Archer, it's Matthew, and today I'm doing a DIY custom on my sister's sneaker. I didn't like the painting, so I fixed it by painting him all black and not detailing the eye and the mouth. That'll be it for this segment. Thanks for watching.
We all love to celebrate holidays, Christmas, Halloween, and Easter. But what about the more obscure days of the year?
It's that time of the month to show you all these strange
And outlandish
holidays that the month has to offer.
October is coming up quick, so let's see what's going on.
Kicking off the month, we celebrate the drink most of us start off the day with. The first is International Coffee Day. The second is National Kale Day. Tasty. Moving on to National Boyfriend's Day on the 3rd. That is so sweet. And flash those pearly whites for World Smile Day on the 4th. Share some bad teacher puns for World Teachers Day on the 5th. Tea time, because the 6th is Mad Hatter Day. And to finish off the week, we have Bald and Free Day on the 7th. Shout out to all the Angry Ball guys. We're talking about you, Coach Evans.
Picking up with the 8th, we're throwing back to elementary school with American Touch Tag Day. The 9th is Moldy Cheese Day. And speaking of moldy cheese, blue cheese is the only acceptable dip for chicken wings. National Angel Food Cake Day is on the 10th. The 11th is World Egg Day, and that's just excellent. National Gumbo Day is stirring up the 12th. International Skeptics Day is on the 13th. Sounds sus if you ask me. And the 14th is Columbus Day.
The 15th is White Cane Safety Day. Bust out the linguine and macaroni for National Pasta Day on the 17th. No Beard Day on the 18th. The 19th is Evaluate Your Life Day. What are you doing with yours? Brandied Fruit Day on the 20th. On the 21st, we've got National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day. Wow, doesn't that sound delicious?
Amazing.
Yeah, and National Nut Day on the 22nd.
All right, and to finish off the month of October, we've got on the 23rd, we've got TV Talk Show Host Day. Big shout out to Steve Harvey. National Bologna Day on the 24th. The pasta, not the questionable lunch meat. The 25th is Frankenstein Day. Remember, the doctor, not the monster. 26th is Make a Difference Day, Tell a Story Day on the 27th, and Make It Spooky. Plush Animal Lovers Day on the 28th. The 29th is Hermit Day, not the crab, the introverted weirdos that live in the woods. Mischief Night on the 30th, and finishing up with Halloween on the 31st.
So have a happy Halloween!
Welcome back to CFN. This week we're going to talk about the Auburn vs. Texas A&M game, Oklahoma State vs. Texas, and Notre Dame vs. Georgia. Auburn vs. Texas A&M came down to an 8-point game with Auburn winning 28-20. Auburn had 299 yards, passing for 106 and rushing for 193. Texas A&M had a total of 391 yards, passing for 335 and rushing the ball for 56. In turnovers, Auburn had none, but Texas A&M did have one turnover by fumbling the ball. Oklahoma State vs. Texas came down to just a 6-point window in favor of Texas winning 36-30. Oklahoma State had a total of 494 yards passing for 268 and rushing for 226. Texas had 498 yards passing for 281 and rushing for 217. Each team gave up some turnovers. Oklahoma had 2 interceptions with no fumbles, while Texas had 2 fumbles with 1 interception. Now the Notre Dame versus Georgia game was not how many people expected it to go. Notre Dame stuck through the whole game with the final score being 23-17. Georgia coming out on top. Notre Dame had 321 total yards of offense, passing for 275 and rushing for 46. Georgia had 339 total yards on offense, passing for 187 and running for 152. The teams gave some turnovers. Notre Dame had 2 interceptions while Georgia had 1 fumble. In my opinion, Georgia needs to open up the playbook for Jake Fromm a little bit and let him throw the ball more. He's one of, if not the most accurate college football quarterbacks, and they need to let him throw more. Tune in next week for this weekend's most interesting college football games.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's T, and here we have
Tari.
school relationships aren't always the move. Like, they're overrated. Yeah, it's all fun and games till y'all gotta break up because the other one gotta graduate or gotta move away or something. You know, there's no stability. There's no guarantee, no promises.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree.
Fighting and beefing is not cute.
Okay, that I agree. That was not good.
Do you
just
really
yesterday,
agree?
I really agree. Like yesterday, that fight, that was no good.
Yeah. We just don't have the time to be beefing or getting into little petty arguments, you know? Like, we're grown. It's childish. This isn't middle school or elementary school anymore.
All right, next one. Thrifting is not that bad, even though people don't like it that much.
I agree.
Okay, so like thrifting is actually really cool. You know, you can get a lot of good old vintage clothes, and
Exactly.
it's really cheap, and like it's honestly just the way to go. Sprite is the best soda because it goes with everything.
It really
Okay,
does.
so hear me out. You go into a restaurant, what are you gonna order?
A Sprite.
Like all the time you go to McDonald's, you get a Sprite. Like it doesn't matter where
Coke
you go.
don't go with anything else.
Exactly.
Pepsi don't go with nothing else. Sprite slaps with anything.
Yes, even lemonade, put Sprite and lemon
Oh,
together.
yeah.
That's
Super good.
it.
All water is not the same. Every water has a different taste. If you drink Deer Park, I'm sorry. That water is just disgusting. But what water hits you like?
Fridge water. My fridge water is so good.
Oh my gosh. I think that depends on what fridge you have because not all fridge water be tasting the same.
Mine's good. Tap water. My
Tap
water's
water,
good. My tap water is good. I don't know.
if it's not in a bottle and sealed, I don't want it. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'll drink it if I need to, but I prefer not to. School lunch isn't even that bad. Like, it's not as bad as people make it seem.
Okay, this is true. School lunch is actually really good. That pizza.
It's not really
No,
good.
it's not really good, but
it's good. Like,
yeah, that pizza.
you know,
You
they
know.
could feed us worse. Just because you fell out with somebody doesn't mean that you guys have to be. If you guys can both go your separate ways with, you know, without having any tension and making it a big deal. I just feel like people usually try to make things a big deal or cause more drama. Not even more drama period, when you stop being friends with somebody. And there's no need for that because we all grow out of somebody or people, you know. Life is about growing and learning. I feel like Vans are a good go-to shoe. Like, they're very convenient. They have all different types of styles, colors, and I feel like they go with almost anything. You're a hater because they do.
No. And cut. Wait.
Hi guys, I'm going to be trying to do a smaller version of a Bob Ross tutorial.
James Gold.
And that's our painting.
James Gold.
Please stop this because this is trash. Stop the camera.
This is it. Hey guys, it's Opie Love. Welcome back to AHS Real Talk. You guys know what it is. You guys know what we do. Email. On today's episode, I have here with me T. Let's jump right into it. I am currently trying to figure myself out. I've been experimenting with names, pronouns, and with who I'm interested in romantically. This experimentation is already very difficult for me, but my parents are so against anything out of their binary. How do I come to terms with my parents not accepting who I am as a person and who I love? Well, it's really hard when your parents don't accept you or they want you to follow a certain path and lifestyle that you don't want to follow.
Right.
But you have to remember that this is your life. Now, when you're under their roof and you're under the age of 18, there are restrictions because then again, they're feeding you, they're housing you. It's their house, so that implies their rules.
Right.
So maybe you should try to hold off just a pinch until you're over the age of 18. Then
And
you
ready
can-
to be on your own, so that
Then you can definitely express yourself fully without anybody holding you back.
at the end of the day, all that matters is loving yourself and coming into terms and accepting who you are, you know, because you come first and you're what matters. You
Your
yourself is
happiness-
what matters.
yeah,
Yes, your mental
happiness.
health
Yep.
is what matters. So, you know, it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Just, you know, like Opie said, hold off a little bit and, you know, in due time, things will fall into place and be as they should be.
Question 2. I was in the bathroom when someone tapped my back. I turned around and someone blew mango-flavored Juul vape smoke right in my face. Should I tell my mother or the APs, or should I just leave it alone?
Opie, what do you think they should do?
Well, since this is a past occurrence, this has happened in the past.
There's not much you can do about it.
There's not much you can do. I think it would be too late to tell the APs. Your mom, you could tell your mom whatever you want to tell her. But if this were to happen again for
In the future,
reference, don't wait, pull out your phone. Let me email Opie right quick because this is ridiculous.
Right.
I think you should make a move in that
Right.
instance.
Just-
If you want to say something right away.
Views on Donald Trump.
Well, he is the president currently of the United States of America. He is a billionaire, maybe even higher than that. And he has an orange tint to him
Yeah,
in his skin tone. And he is very outspoken.
very. But that doesn't necessarily mean I agree with everything he says or does. But,
Yeah.
you know,
He's very flamboyant, opinionated. Moving on. How do you get a club on the announcements? So I literally just asked Coach Evans like a couple seconds to me filming this, and he said that you go on the Archer High School website and you go to the scrolling announcements section, and then you type in the information for the club there, and it goes to him through that. Thank you guys for watching. That's all we have for today's episode. Bye.
Hey Archer, welcome back to Archer Tiger Sports. Varsity softball beat Peachtree Ridge 4-3. Melody Tullis threw 4 innings of 2 hits, shutout ball with 6 strikeouts as Archer beat Rockdale 14-0 on Wednesday. Alex Hungerworth was 1 for 1 with an RBI. Kaylin James was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs, and Olivia Craig was 1 for 2 with an RBI. JV softball also beat Hebron 14-7. Both JV and 9th grade volleyball defeated Meadow Creek 3-0. JV volleyball lost to Mill Creek but had a bounce back win against Providence. Ninth grade volleyball swept both games against Mill Creek and Providence. The football team beat Norcross 31-0 last Friday. They rushed for 130 yards on 36 carries, and the defense had a great game as they shut out Norcross. Jacob Waters had a 44-yard field goal, which is one of his longest in his 2 years of being the kicker. Here's Meredith with more on our kicker, Jacob Waters.
Hi, I'm Meredith, and for today's interview, we'll be doing Jacob Waters, our star kicker.
Jacob has been kicking for about a year and a half now. He got involved with kicking by Coach Lane in his sophomore year when he played soccer, and he noticed that Jacob had the potential to be the kicker for the football team. The hardest part about kicking is consistency and staying on the groove, he says. Jacob looks up to Adam Vinatieri because he is consistent and the #1 scorer in the NFL right now. The farthest field goal Jacob has kicked was last year's game at Spartanburg, and it was a 43-yarder. He does plan on going to college with a football scholarship, but he is also okay with being a walk-on.
Jacob is an amazing kicker, in my opinion, and just having an amazing kicker for a football team is sometimes all it takes to win a game, just that one extra point. So having him around is really useful for the team. He's a really great person, too.
And that is all we have today for Tiger Vision.
In professional sports news, this past weekend, the Atlanta Braves clinched their division. Here's some footage from the last out of the game.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Come on, baby! Woo! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. See you next week. All right, can you guys not talk for like 2 minutes?
So bad.
I can't, Henry. You're sitting there looking at me. All right.
You guys already get the groove?
Made me get my groove on. Let's go.
Is that even the name of my thing? No, it's Archer Tiger Sports. Hey.
And then this one.
Hey, play. I mean,
Henry, stop! Oh my God.
Let's get right into the news.
Oh, wait, what?
All right.
Captain Crunch. I drink Crunch. I'm trying to go eat me some lunch. 5B, that's when I eat. I freestyle to the Tiger Vision beat. Man, I went to bars. I left Earth and took a visit to Mars.
Well, just keep it right there. Right there. That's cool. That's cool.
As they defend, oh my Jesus Christ, I just messed up so bad.
Henry, stop looking at me.